I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bone, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
All right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream? Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
And that's supposed to be me.
Oh, well? What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
That's a pretty challenging task.
That's why God has sent you.
If your husband
what
is
he said.
murdered, our sausages will be here. Come and
What
get
exactly does
them.
it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
Nothing to it.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test
Salami,
of your
sausages,
practical
lard
skills.
of all kinds and
Oh.
scratchings that make your mouth water.
I
more
have
than the
my eye
finest
on
taste.
3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung
From the
on a
yard or
church.
from the woods.
And
lean
finally,
and fatty
a
pork,
talisman
chicken and
for
beef.
luck.
We
I'm a
had it
passionate
all.
player.
Come and
Bloody
see.
hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy.
About that
Onions that'll make
tooth.
you cry.
It's going to be
Garlic
slightly
that'll
more
make you
complicated,
evil
isn't it?
spirits at bay.
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain
Come
such
right
a rare
up.
relic, of
It's
course.
a feast for your
That's
eyes
why
and
I
your
have
stomach.
an alternative
It's hard to
solution.
resist.
I'm
You'll
listening.
not find better meat anywhere.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
And if he doesn't like it, I'll lock him in that
Meat,
so
How did you find out he has a sore
and
tooth?
chicken.
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
You need to be shy.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the
Good
faintest
men,
idea.
good wives.
You'll have
Come
to
have a
think
look.
of something.
Don't be shy.
But maybe
You'll
you'll be
never
able to
see such
persuade him
fine
to let
meat.
the blacksmith pull it.
Garlic, onions,
Wouldn't that be
mushrooms,
swindling
asparagus.
people?
Come right
It
up. You need
is,
to be shy.
and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint
sausages,
Procopius,
meat of all
then
shapes,
it certainly
sizes,
is
and
deceitful.
flavours.
But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Cabbage.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does.
Hit before
The
it
name
goes brown.
Procopius in this holy
Meat,
land is
mutton,
shrouded
veal,
with mystical
beef,
power.
and chicken.
Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Asparagus. They'll cut you in half.
Fine. I'll get it from him.
That'll cure what
Wonderful.
ails you.
Salami,
Get them.
sausages, lard of all kinds, and scratchings that make
This
your
topping
mouth
out,
water
what's that?
more than the
You're
finest
not a
cake.
carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and
If your
God's
cottage
blessing.
burnt down, our sausages will still taste good. If
Then all
your
we need to
husband
do is
murdered,
break off a branch
our
somewhere,
sausages will be
buy a
here.
few ribbons,
Come
and we've
and
got
get
our own
'em.
homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough.
Meat,
That
mutton,
topping
veal,
off is hung
beef,
pretty
and
high, isn't it?
chicken.
Naturally.
Crud.
It hangs on the
Forest
rooftop
and
according
evil
to
spirits
tradition,
at bay.
and the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow,
Lean,
didn't they?
fatty, marbled, meats of all kinds.
Very well. I'll get it.
Have a look at these cucumbers.
This player's
They
talisman.
burn all winter
Where am I supposed to
right
find it?
before someone else
I
does.
actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
Apples, cucumbers,
I
onions.
thought so too.
Come get them.
But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly
Come right
even
up.
more
It's
powerful
a
than
feast
rabbits.
for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
Today,
I haven't a
smile
clue.
on your face.
It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see. Very well. I'll get you the paw.
Salami, sausages.
I'll get
meat of
looking
all
for those
shapes,
things then.
sizes and flavours.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
If your cottage burnt down, our
Cabbage. Cabbage.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
It doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize the signs of a sick tooth. You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an escort.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world's afraid of having his teeth pulled.
I know, but even so...
Let's go then, and get this over with.
Jesus, it's gonna be really painful, isn't it?
Don't worry. It will hurt a little, but then you'll feel relieved. You'll see.
If you say so. I don't know. Isn't it a waste of time? Maybe it'll go away on its own.
Are you mad? It won't go away, it'll just get worse. The sooner we get it out, the better.
Yes, you're right. Look, I can't. It's embarrassing. I'm a coward and I won't be able to handle it.
We're almost there. Just be a man about it.
You're right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Hold him tight.
Let's do it.
Ah, look.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
out.
The agony.
Hey, want to keep it as
What
a
did I
memento?
do to
I love it.
deserve this?
Oh, all right.
My breath is short, my feet are sore, I tire, walk, I fall. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will be mine.
To me. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you need?
Care to try your hand at dice?
Take care. I can't wait to see how you throw. That won't happen again, surely. It's really going my way today. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. Use your head, man. You lose everything. Use your head, man. You lose everything. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get. So if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Calm now. Don't exaggerate.
One cat paw for luck.
Marvelous. Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent. And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, we've got all that sorted out. And now, to the next matter.
So, about my reward.
Not so fast, young man. There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is buried.
And does it matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in the small church in Sasa.
And who was this Lokata?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around. Take care.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Oh, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
That'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Garlic,
Oh, no.
onions,
He came here from
mushrooms,
Flashing because of an
asparagus.
argument with his
Cover
brother.
on top,
We
noon
weren't too
bacon
keen on him
dye.
at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realized he was a decent man, and we all grew to love him.
It's a sad loss. What about his family?
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago. Poor soul. He was never the same since then.
Vegetables,
He never
fresh
laughed from the heart
vegetables.
anymore. But he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
Lovely.
What are his sons like?
Oh, they're sturdy men, sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humor that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon. Mark's a more open sort, and a
Have
little
look at these
superstitious.
cucumbers.
But
They'll
don't make
stay
fun of
firm
him.
all winter. Buy them before someone else
Thank you.
does.
That's all I needed to know.
Goodbye.
Is something the matter? Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin. Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
You never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Of course. I've heard only good things about Lucy to this day.
Good God, it's true. You are my cousin.
I certainly am.
Then go ahead. Pay your respects to my father. I'm sure he'd be pleased. You're welcome to come to the funeral, and come and see us at home too.
that's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came straight here.
Good luck then.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
You up for a throw or two?
God. You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. They can't fall your way forever. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. This'll be the one. Huh. That's it. God's holy hat. Not afraid of anything, eh? You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I have the...
Lord Almighty, be quiet. Not here. You don't want everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place. Take care.
Yeah. have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Goodbye.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck!
in.
Henry! Delay them!
What? How?
There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the next go.
Ah!
Break it
Do
down.
it.
What are you doing here?
You know how it is. I got an urge to smash someone's face in.
What's the matter? Come on. Bring it on. Nice again. Now, now! You! God! You can't! Yeah.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Bye. Yeah.